Hello everyone, introduce me. My name is Margolinda Lalmin and I'm from University UBSI Margonda. Today I want to tell about the importance of breaking bad habits. We all have habits, good and bad. But bad habits can affect our health, relationship, and overall well-being. Why are bad habits so difficult to break? Because they become ingrained in our routine and our brains crave the comfort of the familiar. But it's crucial to recognize that break these habits is not just about avoiding negative outcomes, but about paving the way for a better, more fulfilling life. How do you start? First, identify your bad habit. What are the patterns you want to change? Then make a plan. Set realistic goals. Don't try to overhaul everything at once. Instead, focus on one habit at a time. You can replace a bad habit with a positive one, like substituting sugary drinks with water or replacing scroll and social media with a walk in nature. Remember, the journey of change can be challenging. There will be setbacks, but don't get discouraged. Celebrate your small victories. Reward yourself for your progress. Seek support from friends, family, or professional if needed. And most importantly, be patient and kind to yourself. Breaking bad habits is an investment in your future. It's a journey towards a healthier, happier, and more successful life. So let's commit to making positive change one step at a time. Thank you for your attention. I hope my speech has inspired you to make positive change in your life. Hello everyone, introduce me. My name is Margolinda Lolmin and I'm from University UBSI Margonda. I will explain the meaning of indirect responsibility and the example. Understanding. An indirect question is a question that is reported or conveyed without using a question mark and without imitating their speech. This question usually begins with a question word or such as what, where, when, or a conjunction such as if or whether. For example, he asked if you will come. Is a indirect question, while are you coming is a direct question. Further explanation. Not using question marks. Indirect question do not end with a question mark, unlike direct question which always use a question mark. Using statement sentences. In indirect questions, the sentences structure will be like a statement, not an interrogative sentence. For example, he asked me if I was going. Indirect phase, am I going? Direct. Using conjunctions. Indirect question often use conjunctions such as if, whether, or if, conveying content or intent. Indirect questions convey the intent or content of the question asked by another person rather than directly imitating the speech. Example, shrink away. What's your name? Indirect. He asked what my name was. Understanding indirect question. Title. What is an indirect question? Point 1. Indirect questions are used to report or convey questions asked by other people. Point 2. Do not use question mark. Point 3. Using conjunctions or connecting words such as if or whether or suggestion words or what, where, when, et. Example. Indirect question. She asked me if I like coffee. Indirect question form. Title. General form of indirect questions. Point 1. Yes or no questions. Sentences. Subject plus verb or present tense plus if or whether plus subject plus verb. Example. He asked me if I was happy. Example of indirect questions. Title. Example of indirect questions in various tenses. Point 1. Simple present. Indirect. She asked me if he spoke English. Point 2. Simple past. Indirect. He asked me if I had seen her the day before. Point 3. Present perfect. Indirect. She asked me if I had ever been to Paris. Point 4. Past perfect. Indirect. He asked me if they had finished their work. Tenses. Title. Tenses change in indirect question. Point 1. Tenses usually step back one step. Present simple, past simple. Present perfect, past perfect. 8.2. Some tenses do not change. Additional examples. Title. Another example of an indirect question. Point 1. Indirect. Why are you late? Indirect. He asked me why I was late. Point 2. Direct. How long have you been here? Indirect. She asked me how long I had been there. Practice. Question. Change the following direct question into indirect questions. Number 1. Are you busy now? Number 2. What time is it? Number 3. Do you have any siblings? Answer. Change it in the form of an indirect question. Number 1. She asked me if I was busy then. Number 2. He asked me what time it was. Number 3. She asked me if I had any siblings. The following are some examples of direct attributions that were changed to indirect attributions. Number 1. Direct speech. Do you work from home? He said. Indirect speech. He asked me if I worked from home. Number 2. Direct speech. Who did you see? She asked. Indirect speech. She asked me who I'd seen. Questions with a question word. In what, where, why, who, when or how questions. We use the question word to report the question. What time does the train leave? He asked me what time the train left. Where did he go? She asked where he went. Reporting verbs. The most common reporting verb form question is ask, but we can also use verbs like inquire, want to know, or wonder. Did you bring your passport? She wanted to know if they brought their passports. Offers, requests, and suggestions. If the question is making an offer, request, or suggestion, we can use a specific verb pattern instead. For example, offer plus infinitive as plus infinitive or suggest plus ing. I also give an example of a direct question, which was the change to an indirect question. Would you like me to help you? He offered to help me. Can you hold this for me, please? She asked me to hold it. Why don't we check with Joel? She suggested checking with Joel. Thank you.